Everybody, it's Batman, and we're going to be checking out a video that really struck my eye. This guy's called Noah SXZ. Definitely check him out. He's about 142,000 subs, so he is doing his thing. He's on the road to success, so shout out to him and congratulations as well. But one of the videos that I saw just out of nowhere, like on my feed, it was like while I was on the homepage of YouTube, was the tuning exams was elite hands. And honestly, that really strikes to me because he's not fucking wrong. Like, if I'm really being honest, I wouldn't even necessarily say the tuning exams. I would say like part one as a whole just had the best amount of just straight up hands. Like the kids, the joning, all that shit. It was really fucking good. Like, sure, you could probably find some good moments in Shippuden too, but it was mainly the part one of Naruto. So like, I wouldn't even really say tuning exams. I'd say just overall as a whole for part one. It was really fucking good. So that's why it really struck out to me, but we're gonna check it out and just see what it is and see who this guy is as well. And you guys already know, as we have always done in every Naruto reaction so far, we'll be doing the scale of either trash or pass. So if it's great video, pass. If it's garbage, trash. Okay, so I highly doubt it's going to be a trash video because the title itself already seems very like interesting and good, and the thumbnail looks badass as well. So that's going to be checking out. But again, make sure to give them all the love and support, guys, and let's get into the video. Oh, no fucking volume.
Huh? So to start off the CHUNIN exams, we got Sasuke versus...
It's an adult man. This is an adult man that you're looking at.
And it really...
That's hilarious. I didn't know that.
He wasn't looking good for Sasuke. That curse mark was over here hurting like a bitch. And not only that, he was...
Okay, so this guy, what he does is he basically like just goes over the anime, has like a funny commentary for entertainment and comical purposes. That's okay. I've seen some Naruto YouTubers that have done things like that. Alright. Nothing wrong with that. But
he got no time to rest. Niggas in the stands were watching this match with glee. They have been waiting for this dude to get done dirty. And watching this for the first time as a kid, I thought it was over for my GOAT. Not only did he start this match off on the floor, it took him 2 seconds to get cooked and palmed like a basketball. He ended up kicking him off, but it still wasn't looking good.
so obviously he's doing all this for like comical purposes and like he's being funny, whatever, and that's fine. But for context, anybody that knows, this Sasuke at this point in time was severely handicapped. Severely. The curse mark was because of it. Not only was he fatigued and nerfed from doing the Force to Death, so he's not even at full power, but he was also dealing with the curse mark side effects to where he couldn't even mold chakra to incorporate into his martial arts or like his ninjutsu, and he couldn't even use the Sharingan. Every time he did try to use chakra, it would like put him in immense pain, and then he would get stunned, and then now he's left open. So that was one of the reasons why he was struggling to this bum. But anyways, he still won too.
Good for him. Mans was at the end of his rope. He could barely dodge his hits. Even his girl knew that he was a raps, bro. Had to look away to hide her embarrassment. And that's when Naruto told him that he needed to lock in. But Naruto telling him this reminded him of something. That ass beating he caught earlier from Lee. So when the masked man pulls up again, he goes 1, 2, 3, and then off the weave comes in from below. Sends his ass flying. But just when he's about to start cooking, that curse mark starts bitching again. He had to get a flashback of his girl crying and Naruto yelling at him to get him back in shape. And after that, it was basically over. Masked Man thought shit was sweet when he blocked that first hit, but when Sasuke came in with that backhand, he had no response. Added that extra kick for good measure too. Name was tough, Lion's Barrage. And yeah, Sasuke won. After that match, the next match was Shino versus that dude Sasuke had yelling.
What are you doing?
Getting begged over by a teenager.
This man said that dude that he had yelling.
12-year-old, no less, is hella crazy in my opinion.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
And I really think we all forgot how much aura this man Shino had in OG Naruto.
Oh, he did.
Naruto doesn't help his
Shino was a badass.
He was scary. Apparently, Backshot Boy over here can still use one of his arms. Shino blocks his attack, but he ends up blowing him away anyways.
Niggas in trouble.
He was over here feeling himself, just for Shino to get up tough as shit with only minimal damage to the fit.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
He was being so full of
Bro,
himself.
I'm not gonna lie. Zaku was so fucking ass. That man was so buns, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna eventually make like a part 1 Naruto video, a scaling video of just going over the most like trash ninja in OG Naruto. Like that would be the title of the video. He's one of them, by the way.
Rounded. Nigga was so distraught over his situation they had to give him a flashback. I'm gonna skip over it though, I don't really care. In the end, he decides to use his ace in the hole. And apparently, he could use his other arm the entire time.
Okay.
I don't even know if this was supposed to be cool or whatever, but this shit was not tough, bro. Should have just fought with both arms already and called it a day. He really wasted a good 2 minutes of screen time just for this attack not to work.
Like you said yourself, I'll always have an ace in the hole.
Fine speech.
Because Shino already bugged his arms. Get it? Bugged his arms because, you know, the bugs were inside of it.
Yep. Shino said, I'm going to show you a little class of AKA science. I'm going to clog that shit up just like a gun barrel and boom!
And once again, I don't know who this man thought he was, because I would have called it quits after getting bitched like that. But no. He tries to spin back on Shino and caught the meanest backhand of the tournament so far. No man or woman should be caught looking like this during a fight, bro. Damn. Anyway, Shino ended up taking the dub.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car insurance.
And the next match we got was Kankuro versus Luffy from Wish. And he took the dub.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The match after that was Sakura versus Ino, and I'm not gonna lie, this shit was ass.
Ass.
I remember being mad when the fight came on.
Ass. That fight was garbage. Man, he's not wrong.
Get 1 hour a day of TV time on Cartoon Network, and I had to waste it on this. Man, you know I was pissed. Low-key, looking back on it, Sakura was cooking. I know y'all saw this double shadow clone fake out into the hit. Had Ino hitting all sorts of poses. Lee was over here stressing. He ain't know who to support, his homegirl or his crush. I can understand that feeling. Anyway, Ino
homegirl
cutting her hair off or some shit and used it to catch Sakura in her jutsu. But Sakura literally kicked her out of her mind, and this led to both.
No, like this fight was so ass. I don't give a fuck.
Was 10-10 versus boring.
Well, this sucks.
The match for this one was 10-10 versus Tamari. And I don't even know if y'all knew this, but this wasn't even a page in the manga. Tamari just blew her back out and it was over. I let Tamari blow my back out too. I would blow Tamari, but
whoa, yeah. Whoa, hey.
Tamari genuinely might be the top 3 finest women in Naruto, but I do not care what y'all niggas say. 10-10's dumbass was running in circles and doing acrobatics just to do nothing. Anything to get more screen time, I guess. But yeah, Tamari won, yada yada yada, moving on. The match next up.
Alright, so he did leave out one thing. He kind of did 10-10 dirty in a way. He did leave out one thing. What's it called? She did force Tamari to use the 3rd star, which that is extremely, very, very fucking impressive. And she blatantly has weightedly scaling as well, because she was able to contend against Tamari and fight against her, whatever, blah, blah. So 10-10 is pretty fucking strong. Like, a lot of people sleep on that. It's only mainly shown in the anime, though, unfortunately. And the manga, it's, as he said, it's just one fucking page of her just on the fucking fan, you know? But, yeah. But the anime actually shows the whole fight.
Shikamaru versus the Needle Girl. And Shikamaru's fights are always interesting, so I'm actually going to talk about this. Needle Girl, living up to her name, uses needles as weapons.
Remember what I told you guys? I've been making a video about the most trash ninja in OG Naruto. She's also one of them. The Needle Girl. Kin. She's ass.
Needles have bells attached to them. Shikamaru assumed that these would be used as a fake out or a distraction so he wouldn't notice the needles thrown without the bells. And it looked like he was correct, but his assumption was wrong. Because the bells ended up being the main force in her attack. They casted the genjutsu through sound, which had both seeing ghosts. Now he can't tell where the needles are coming from, and it looked like it was over for him, but this is Shikamaru we're talking about. He got so many plans to put niggas like Dutch Vandal in the shame. He ends up narrowing his shadow to the shape of the thread, not actually using it, but making it look like he did. And he was able to catch her. That boy's smart as hell. But this next move is even crazier. Everyone knows that anyone caught in the shadow position jutsu has to move the same way as the user. So realistically speaking, the only way to land a hit...
That man deadass literally knocked her out just by moving backwards and hitting her head on the wall. I'll never forget that.
Shikamaru always has a plan. He ends up throwing a shuriken.
Spend this show to the Nintendo DS
as well, but she ends up hitting the wall and getting knocked out. He used his surroundings and his smarts to get her close to the wall so she wouldn't notice and get the dub. No hands required, just his brain. Gotta respect it. The next fight was Naruto versus Kiba, and I have no intentions of going over this fight. This shit was a shadow clone, fang for fang festival. This nigga Naruto ended up using a fart to get the advantage.
Yep.
I cannot believe Kiba got cooked like this and still was talking about wanting to be the Hokage.
Bro, anybody that loses to a fart in a fight, it's over. Your ninja career is over.
This shit used himself as
Like, I'll give Kiba this. At least he's not like trash. Like, at least he does get stronger. Like when he like eventually fights Saikon with that whole big crazy transformation and shit, and so on and so forth. So like, Kiba's not like the worst, but he is pretty fucking tragic, bro. He's a very embarrassing character.
Set himself up for the loop and smacked that nigga down face first into the dirt. This was better than Sasuke's too, by the way. That weak ass Timu Lee move had nothing on this. Then the next match was Hinata.
Awaken to a world of wonder in Final Fantasy 14.
I don't get no flying fucks about fucking fantasy bullshit, whatever.
Hinata was not built for this, man. Neji was talking all sorts of crazy.
Oh yeah.
And the best she could do was start shaking in her.
Yeah, no, Neji went with the fucking talk no jutsu trauma style. Like,
Tried to give another one of his speeches, and I don't even know what that did to her brain, but all of a sudden, she locked in. And Hinata may be quiet, but she got hands for real. That was really going hit for hit, until Neji got a clean hit in over here. But even then, she still didn't back down. She was going all out. But unfortunately, that wasn't enough. I will commend her though, she did not give up, even when she should have. Shout out Naruto, bro. He a real one for motivating her. Neji was really about to kill her over this fight, bro. But honestly, I really don't know why these niggas pulled up 4 deep to save her for one of his attacks. Especially Kurina, posing up, holding the arm like that for what? She really just wanted to be involved for real. Anyway, Neji ends up winning, and Hinata ends up having to leave on a stretcher. And Naruto, seeing how she was done dirty thanks to Neji's a failure is a failure mindset, says,
I vow to win.
Now the next matchup is Lee versus Gar, and honestly, I could have made a whole separate vid for this. The biggest reason why I wanted to cover this tournament was because of this fight specifically. And
oh yeah,
it's finally my time.
It was hands down the best fucking fight in the whole shooting exams. I don't give a fuck. The best. Shit.
He was stressing. He thought he was gonna get picked. Now I gotta hand it to Lee here. He did the same thing we do when we're waiting for a game to load. Gotta act like you don't care, showing boots up faster. Works every time too. And Gar really wasted no time getting to business. Make sure everyone saw how tough his pull-up game is. Lee got in saying that he was happy to score up against him. And Gar just staring at him. The proctor says begin, and he immediately pulls up with a 5-finger salute into his signature Leaf Hurricane. Gar doesn't even move, and Lee has to fall back before he gets crushed. But Lee's not one to give up easily. He gets back in there and tries again. He out here busting all the moves, and Gar is still standing there all nonchalant and shit. Had Lee trying to hit pull-up jumpers and everything, but it still ain't work. And now Gar want to start talking about some, I hope you're not done entertaining me. There hasn't been enough blood. Like, bro, chill. You ain't do nothing but staying there this entire match. Now, bro gets caught off the escape route and thrown away. Goes 0 for 9 in the field, and when he tries to bounce back, it looks like Gar has finally caught him. But then we see that he wasn't even close. And this right here is when everyone knew Lee was about to do something generational. Guy over here started telling everyone that Lee can't use ninjutsu or genjutsu, but only taijutsu. But even so, he's still like that. Then he gives Lee the go-ahead to take them off, and he's like, for real? Bet. And starts taking off these weights.
Come on, you really think you'll be able to get through Gaara's defenses just by dropping a couple of pounds of weight?
And this wooed me as a kid, man. Like, not only did this mean that bro was holding back this entire time, but it meant that my GOAT Sasuke got cooked by a bowl cut kid that was holding back. Everyone seems
He's not wrong though, bro.
He get active and he starts going crazy. Pulls up on Gaara and gets within 1 inch of pounding his face and moves around and damn near does it again. Gaara doesn't even know what's going on. He's basically the living embodiment of a max level pay to win player going up against a lower level dude who got 100 hours on the game. Guy over here telling everyone that he turned Lee into a hand-to-hand demon by putting all his stats in taijutsu. And we see that's a fact as he whirls around Gaara, pulls up from the top, and then makes him take a bow. He had him hitting the dab and everything. That is crazy.
Got his ass.
Because Gara never gets injured, and this bowl-cut headed ass kid just did that, and now guys turned up. He tells Lee to start cooking, and he immediately gets out. Gara's so stressed now that he's actually using his moveset, but he's still not quick enough. Lee moving way too fast. He pulls up from behind and gives him the fist to the face. Sent that boy flying. Now this nigga Gara want to start tweaking out. And Gara used to scare me, bro. Hell, he still scare me now, especially when he pulls some BS like this, encasing himself in this sand and smiling all heinous and shit. I'm scared too. They don't have D1 crash outs like this in the Hidden Leaf, but even so, he still got a plan on how to take him on. So he looks at Guy for his approval, and he nods back. And Lee starts unraveling his bandages and tells Gar to get ready. Then he starts zooming. While he's whirling around, Gar's asking him, "What are you waiting for?" Like he ain't get his ass beat like 30 seconds ago.
Literally.
Lee just smiles and starts getting active. Comes in from below, kicks him up, but he's not floating. So this nigga starts walking his ass upward. Then he wraps his around him, starts spinning him around like he's using spin jutsu, then sends him back down. Shit would have been a game winner if it was anyone but Gara, but he ended up getting faked out. This nigga pulls up behind him like the boogeyman and starts smiling devious as hell. Even his siblings were worried for Lee. You know how demonous a dude gotta be to have his siblings worried for your sake? He started messing him up. Lee could barely move at this point as well. Mans was getting blasted.
I'm not gonna lie, this man, he covered the Rock Lee vs. Gara fight pretty fucking well and competently too. Regardless of like the comical entertainment shit, like he's doing a great job. Like he's saying a lot of shit that people don't mention in this fight, man. You know, because people are always hating on Lee or always putting that motherfucker down like he was some like fucking like loser or some trash can, even though he was fucking way stronger than all of OG Naruto getting the whole fucking time. But you know,
every moment licking his chops, evil as shit. But then he sees his sensei watching him in the stands and remembers all that he went through to get to this point. The training, the bullying, the suffering, and he sees God looking at him and knows that now is the time to finish the job. He gets into his pose and starts revving up. Gar over here saying that it's over, which is the last thing I'd be saying to a nigga who look like he about to go Super Saiyan.
Literally.
He opens the third gate and then the fourth. Now it's his time to shine. He starts speeding his way towards Gara and sends that boy up into the air. Comes in front of him and starts bouncing him around like a ping pong ball. Gara's armor is starting to crumble. But Lee's not safe either. His muscles are literally falling apart with every movement he takes. Neji over here confused. He never seen Lee move like this in the history of ever. Even though Lee's body is practically falling apart, he still opens the fifth gate to get the finisher on Gara. And this was nasty. Gara knew he was cooked. Fear in his eyes he hasn't had since he was a kid. Lee disappears from his line of vision, then rearranges his guts. But Lee not done. He grabs the nigga by the bandages, brings him back, and does that shit again. And that really should have won it for Lee, but unfortunately, Gar was able to cushion his fall thanks to his gourd. Paid to win all the way. And yeah, it was just nasty. Gar took out two of his men, and then he tried going for the kill, but God put a stop to that immediately. I don't blame Gar though. If a nigga did me that dirty, I wouldn't want him walking on my planet either. He gotta go. He's this is like, alright bro, whatever, I'm done. And they're about to end the match when we see Lee unconscious but still trying to fight. I low-key shed a tear when I was a little boy watching this, man. This is so sad, bro. You wanted to win so badly. And Tamari, her fucking hating ass over here, small, talking about something.
I knew he couldn't beat Gara.
Shut the fuck up.
Over here smiling and
on God, when she said that shit, bro, I was like, bitch, shut your fucking fucking win looking ass mother, you know, fucking, bitch, you're lucky you didn't go against Lee, cause you would have got fucking rocked. Like, shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? Oh, he beat Gara, bitch, he would have beat the fuck out of you. How about that? He'd have beat the brakes off you. Like, fuck you. Oh my God. But regardless of everything he did with the Lee and Gara shit, 10 out of 10. The only thing I will say as well, on a more serious note, that was a very, very emotional fight. Like, the feels were insane in that fight. Not only was it great for all A to Z kind of reasons, but the feels and the emotional spectrum that they really emphasized with that fight was crazy good, dude. So good. I'm pretty sure there wasn't a single person that didn't cry or shed a tear when they saw Lee get back the fuck up, you know?
shit like he wouldn't have had her on her knees in like 5 seconds, bro. Come on. Lee's taken away on a stretcher, and from there they begin the final match of this round, which is Choji versus another masked man. And
trash ass fucking battle.
Choji's fat ass got packed the fuck up.
He said Choji's fat. Oh shit.
Back, bro. You washed.
And yeah, that was the end of the first round of the tournament. So after that, they round up the winners and tell them who they're going to be going up against in the next round. And they're told they're going to be given 1 month to train so they can come up with new moves so they don't get cooked in the next round. So they go do that. Naruto trains with the Ibisu, and then Jiraiya, and Sasuke trains with Kakashi. Gaara was catching bodies all over the field, bro. He packed up the Sound Dude, and then he tried to pack up Lee while he was in the hospital, only to get stopped by Shikamaru, then left saying that he was going to do the rest of them like the Uchihas. Like, okay, bro, whatever. Also, during this time, Orochimaru and his #1 Glacier Kabuto are plotting on Sasuke, and the Sand Village is plotting on the Hidden Leaf, so there's a lot going on right now. But anyway, fast forward a month, and the time is finally here. Naruto dumbass is almost late to his first match. They take one last look at who they're going up against, and they see the changes. Shikamaru was supposed to go up against Dosu, the dude who packed up Choji. While they were training, he tried to press Gaara, and yeah, that happened. So Shikamaru is fighting Temari instead.
Honestly, that would have been a really good match, though. Shikamaru and Dozen.
First match of this round of the tournament is Neji versus Naruto, and nobody had faith in this nigga Naruto, bro. I can't even front. I didn't have any faith in him either. Like, let's be real, bro. Neji was basically top 1 at this point. Dude was a Hyuga and a Genin Super Senior. People was over here trying to act like he lost to Naruto because he underestimated him. Like, no, bro, you lost because you were trash. Anyway, Neji and Naruto finally square off, and Neji asked Naruto if he's got anything to say to him. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass, nigga. Believe it.
Yeah.
He yelled in his laugh right here. Then turns on that Byakugan. The first fight of this round begins. Naruto starts off with a 3-piece shuriken attack, but Neji blocks that with ease and keep him mad as hell, for good reason too. Attacking a Byakugan user with a frontal attack is like challenging Derrick Henry to 1v1 in an open field. You are asking to get cooked.
Yeah.
He tries going in for a right, but he gets steered away, so he's like, okay, bounces back and comes in with a left. But not only did he catch air, Neji dodged his ass with a smile on his face. And he proceeds to get blocked on every and any attempt on getting back. That boy Naruto was trying everything and still failing. And Neji came in with an attack of his own, pulled up and hit bro in the stomach. Naruto ain't even know how to react. And he almost got Naruto right here with the same move he hit Hinata. But Naruto was able to move away in time, so he only hit his shoulder. Neji is able to turn off chakra points with his technique. So if Naruto wants to win, he's gonna have to avoid hand-to-hand combat. Neji's over here like, I told you, nigga, you not beating me. But Naruto says they just getting started. And now that he's warmed up, it's time for him to cook. He busts out his Shadow Clone Jutsu. Naruto is smart as well. He distributed his chakra evenly through his clones so that Neji wouldn't know which was the real one. But that did not matter, because the way Neji did him here is crazy, bro. Peep this.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
The clones are like 4D, so Neji takes the first 2, uses them as a launch pad, and sends the other one away. Then he does this clean-ass evasive maneuver where he follows the motion of Naruto's kick, and Naruto's like, hey, that's not bad. Let's see you try it again. And Neji does something even crazier. As Naruto clones roll in, he jumps into the air, spins them around, and simultaneously stomps on one and kicks away the other one. That makes the other 2 look goofy, bypassing their attacks, then kicks them away. Damn. Sitting back down in her chair in disbelief. Then Neji started talking crazy. Actually, let me pause real quick, because he was actually stating facts.
The fuck are you talking about?
He starts telling Naruto that people's limitations are set from birth, and that anyone who tries to become something that they're not is just a fool.
You might not be an A, but you are a B+.
Just like being Hokage, only those destined to be one will become one, and that the only destiny people share equally is death. And everything he said right here was low-key true. They didn't know at the time, but Naruto was quite literally the reincarnation of Ninja Jesus.
Yeah, no, it was true. Yeah, like literally.
The son of the 4th Hokage. Plus, he had the 9 tails inside of him, bro. He was destined for greatness, man.
Yep.
But Naruto doesn't care about any of that. He tells Neji that it don't matter, because he never knows how to quit. Then he uses his multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu and gets ready to jump him. And this is what I hate about these Shadow Clone Jutsu jumpings, bro. At first, they all pull up looking like they're about to get active. But after this devious-ass combo Neji gave to this clone over here, they all want to stand around.
What the fuck? You're all just gonna stand there and get my ass kicked?
He tried going after a random clone thinking that it was Naruto. It turned out to be a decoy. It looked like Naruto got the upper hand here, but that ain't do nothing. Because Neji finally decided to use his 8 Trigems palm rotation, which gives him a 360 defense against attacks. And now Naruto is really getting cooked. He can't even touch him anymore. Neji has the upper hand. He comes in with his gentle fish technique, hitting Naruto's chakra points and beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
All Naruto can do is take it like a good.
Bro, I'll never forget when I first saw that shit, dude, and he got hit by the 64 combo. I was literally like, my jaw was hanging, bro. I was like, no fucking shot he just did Naruto like that. I knew the Nine Tails was gonna come out to help him at the end of the day, but it was still like, just like, damn, he beat the fuck out of base Naruto.
Bag that Hinata's ass started hitting the Arthur Morgan. She was coughing everywhere. But even after that, Naruto still manages to get up. And Naruto's confused on why Neji is so obsessed with destinies and why he believes that everyone is set to one. So Neji decides to tell him his life story. He tells Naruto about how he was born to the branch side of the Hyuga clan. Because of that, he had a curse implanted on his forehead. And when you're part of the branch family, you're forced to serve the main household for the rest of your life. And if you do anything wrong, them niggas can literally turn your life.
Yeah, some fucking fucked up slavery type shit. Yeah, Konoha was dark in many ways, dude. It really was.
And because of this, his father was forced to give up his life because of his older brother's mistake. His father, who was born just a few seconds after his older brother, and therefore forced to be a part of the branch family. And stuff like that is exactly where Neji got his mentality. But Naruto's like, hey, big deal, nigga. You're not the only one cursed for something you didn't ask for. Then he tells him that there's no reason for him to beat Hinata like that because all she wanted was Neji's respect. The crazy thing is neither of them are wrong. Neji was right in his philosophy. And at the same time, Naruto was right when he said he shouldn't hurt others and stop believing in himself because of it. But that don't matter to Neji. Naruto is basically done since all of his chakra points are shut off. He says,
it's fitting that you sympathize with Hinata because you're about to share her fate.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket.
Naruto locks in. He tells Kurama it's time to pay rent. And then brings out the nine-tailed fox chakra. And now he's back and better than ever. He starts off by throwing up some shurikens out the fadeaway. Neji blocks that, but when he tries to strike back, Naruto's already gone. Naruto pulls up again and they trade blows with the kunai. Then they clash one more time. After that, they slide back and Naruto's like, hey, I heard you like hand-to-hand combat. Let's get it. Starts charging at full speed. Then they finally clash with this big ass explosion. Naruto telling Neji that he's gonna change the Hyuga after he becomes Hokage. And then the dust settles and it looks like Naruto got cooked. Neji starts talking all sorts of crazy, calling this nigga a failure and shit. And until he gets hit with the meanest uppercut of this tournament. Hell, maybe the entire series. Nigga got hit so hard that he couldn't even move after. And Naruto be dumb as rock sometimes, but the way he thinks when it comes to fighting is genius. He used a cone as bait, then dug under the ground to deliver the final blow while he was getting beat down. This man crazy. Naruto ends out the fight telling Neji that unlike him, he's not a failure and that he can change his own destiny. Unfortunately for Neji though, in the end he was right. But that's
Naruto had that fucking 200 IQ deception type tactic in the end, man. He didn't give up.
Early holiday deals are here. With everything you need to kick off the season.
Man, if you don't get your bitch ass out of here, Ad, I swear to fucking God, you stupid, fucking stinky, Koba looking, goddamn Planet of the Apes. Fucking ass, man.
Anyway, Naruto wins, and Sasuke's match is supposed to be next, but that boy AWOL. So they postponed his match because, you know,
he was.
So the next match is supposed to be Kankuro.
My man was doing that Shadow trading, baby.
But Kankuro doesn't want niggas knowing how his bag works, so he forfeits. And quick editor's note right here, low key, looking back at this is so fucking funny because, bro, it is Kankuro, bro. Ain't nobody watching film saying, hey, yo, watch Kankuro, bro. Like, nobody is scared of this man, man. Unleash your whole bag, bro. Nobody cares. Temari and Shikamaru face off next. And he's about to drop off as well because, you know, Shikamaru, he lazy. But Naruto pushes him into the ring. And nobody was trying to see this shit, man. Replacing Sasuke's match with Shikamaru's is like subbing out Victor Wembanyama for, like, I don't know, bro. Jeremy Sochan, whatever his name is. Niggas don't care. Shikamaru mad as hell. Not only are they hating on him, but he gotta fight a girl, bro. And Temari was over here trying to start the fight before the proctor said go. He ended up dodging that attack and said, hey, I don't really care if I don't make CHUNIN, but I'm not gonna let myself get cooked by a girl, you know? And to this day, I still don't know how the hell this nigga made it all the way across the arena when he had his hands in his pockets the entire time. But hey, it was tough, so I don't really care.
Sometimes I wish I was a cloud.
Shikamaru's such a mood, bro. Temari's seeing him smiling over here thinking that he mocking her, but nah, dude's just bored. She sends off an attack, and then through the dust, Shikamaru sends off his shadow possession jutsu. Temari steps back and then marks off the spot where it ends, and now she knows his range. But Shikamaru's not doing anything, so she keeps sending off attacks until he strikes back again. Temari thinks that it's futile, but then his shadow crosses over the mark that she made earlier. The reason why he wasn't attacking was because he was killing time, so that the shadow of the arena could get bigger and lengthen his range. But even though it didn't work, Shikamaru got a plan. That boy Shikamaru always got a plan. And it would have worked too if Conqueror's bum ass ain't snitch. This gotta be a penalty, right? Ain't no way he could just help people out like this, bro. She would have gotten caught if he ain't say nothing. Eventually, Tamario...
That's crazy, because I didn't even remember that. That's hilarious.
And retreats behind her fan. And she starts concocting her own plan. She plans on using a shadow clone, using that as a diversion, and then coming in for the finishing blow. But right before she sets it into motion, she gets captured. She looks behind her and sees that she's been caught. Out of the same hole Naruto burst out of to give it to Neji. Shikamaru led her closer and closer to that hole, and used the shadow of the other hole to get to her, since they were connected, and she ended up walking right into his trap, and she's amazed. But right before it seems like he's about to make her forfeit the match,
the hell with it. I give up.
Apparently his chakra was on the run low, and to be honest, he didn't really give a fuck about all this. And hey, Shikamaru might have lost this match, but he won something a lot more valuable that day. And if y'all didn't know...
Oh yeah, he rizzed her up during that fight. He rizzed her up, man, and he was set once they became adults.
The next 200 moves of this fight.
That man had a good-looking, fine woman in Boruto.
Tamari won, and now people are ready for the main event. Sasuke versus Gaara. And right now, everyone's mad. Niggas were out here taking...
I will say this. I was hyped for that fight, though. I was very hyped for Sasuke versus Gaara because I wanted Sasuke to beat the brakes off Gaara, bro. I wanted him to get that vengeance for Go Lee, man. I was like, you know what? Sure, you may have been lucky because Raku was a Taijutsu specialist and he wasn't able to have enough AP. He was the fastest motherfucker, and his AP would work on anybody else. But of course, Gaara was a fucking tank-ass character, so I was like, you know what? The difference, though, not only Sasuke got that precog, but he got that ninjutsu, baby, you know? And I was like, beat his fucking ass.
To see this man Sasuke box, I'd be mad too. I'd definitely be the type of guy to put my entire life savings on that Sasuke money line. The other day, I put $2 on Zephyr to win a game in Sparking Zero, and that nigga sold me. So I understand the pain of getting sold.
He said $2 parlay Zeph don't sell. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, gang. It might be over for it.
They asked the Okage what they want to do, and they said they're going to give Sasuke 10 more minutes to pull up. So, some time passes, and now 30 seconds remain. People are starting to get stressed because they parlays at stake. And right before time runs out, this man Sasuke finally pulls up. You know he and Kakashi were practicing this shit right before they got here. I bet they ass was watching this the entire time, counting down the seconds before they could come in. This is a top 5 pull-up in Naruto, though.
It really was. It was cold as shit. It was badass.
The leaves falling all around them, acting all nonchalant and shit, unveiling the new fit as well. This was so tough. And the Proctor came in with the greatest lob since D-Wade to Broadback in 2011. He asked Sasuke who he is, and he says,
I'm Sasuke Uchiha.
Damn, what a show-off.
All I will say, bro, like, that man had a long-ass neck. He looked goofy as shit.
Exploded when they heard that. Sasuke over here asking Naruto how he did, and he's like, I won, nigga, what you think? And I don't even know what's going on with these angles, but they got Sasuke looking goofy as hell, man.
See what I say? He looked goofy as fuck. When he was in that blue outfit, he looked cool, whatever you name it. But I don't know what it was about that black outfit, but he looked goofy as shit.
On face ass.
Getting 8 ads every 20 minutes is actually diabolical. Meat pie.
Bitch, you wanna know what's diabolical? You showing this fucking ad and wasting my time.
They get ready to go, and as Gaara is walking down the steps, he runs into these two dudes right here. They're telling him that he better lose because they got people in high places who are betting on Sasuke.
These were tuning too, by the way.
Lip gloss makes the mistake of bringing out his kunai, and all Gaara needed was a reason to crash out on these niggas, so he makes quick work of them. And I'm with Gaara on this one. If you wanted to make money so bad, you should have bet on me, nigga. Fuck your parlay. Shikamaru and Naruto heard this because they were walking up the stairs, and they were shook. Gaara just walked down the stairs like nothing happened. And then Sasuke gets to the middle, and Sasuke...
I gotta admit, the comedy editing is pretty on point.
He one evil thought away from sending Sasuke and the entire stadium to hell. Not even 5 seconds after this fight begins, this dude Gaara already tweaking out. Even Sasuke knows something's dead wrong with this dude, but as quickly as he started tweaking out, he logs back in. Back at the stairs, Shikamaru and Naruto realize that Gaara is not playing around no more. He's really gonna kill this man Sasuke. Just like, damn, we gotta do something. And then we get back to the fight. Sasuke starts off with shurikens that get blocked by a sand clone.
Whoa! I did not see that coming.
They trade blows, and then Sasuke pulls up, gets stopped by the sand clone, breaks the sand clone, and then tries to go after Gaara. But all of a sudden, Sasuke smiles. Then he disappears and pulls up behind Gaara. We gave that boy Gaara generational PTSD.
Yeah, bro, if he didn't say it, I was about to say the same shit. I'm like, he giving that PTSD, baby.
Bro, seeing this, pissed off. The same nigga who I beat in front of his girl is now not only stealing my moves, but he is jacking my swag as well. Peep the pose, bro. Same as Lee's. People like Sasuke be so damn greedy, bro. Like, he already got the fit, the hair, the Sharingan, the hose, and the moves, and now you stealing the poses too? Come on, bro.
Literally.
For the rest of us.
Fuck this nigga.
He tells Gar that he better get active, and when he just stares at him, he's like, alright then, I'll bring the fight to you. Starts darting towards him, and now Gar is stressed. He goes behind him, bypasses his defenses like his Google two-step verification, and hits this crazy spin move into this kick. That was so clean, bro. I'm gonna need an instant replay on that bitch, bro. Look.
DJ Douglas out of his cleats here. Oh, I mean, that cutting ability. This is why he was the number 4 round.
Sasuke had he asking, is that all he got? He hits Lee's pose once again, then steals his move. All these damn little chicks do is fucking steal, bro. Look at this. He think he tough. He zooms around Lee at top speed and pulls up with something rambunctious. Like, pause this frame right here, bro. There ain't no need to be doing all this, gang. Came in, kicked bro in the face, brought him back, held him down, and then kneed him in the gut. And Gara is so damn fake, bro. All that talk about, I'll kill you. And when he faces ninjas that can actually throw hands, that young nigga gimmick goes straight out the window. Starts crying for his mama. But hey, best believe you put that boy in front of Choji, he's gonna start going all out again. Now Gara bum ass wanna start camping. All that talk about how he's gonna kill Sasuke. Now he's hiding away like a little bitch. Gara was so mad over here that he started speaking in tongues and shit. And Sasuke activates his Sharingan trying to break through his defenses, but he's not getting through. Sasuke knows that Gara is just stalling, but he don't care. He takes another pose out of Lee's bag and says he's gonna use this time to prepare for his next attack. Niggas get their ass beat by one person, start stealing their whole bag, bro. Like, come on, bro. These poses, the moves, like, come on, leave some for Lee, bro. He makes it up the side of the stadium wall, and I want y'all to listen to what Gara was saying right here, bro.
I'm going to open it now. I'm going to rip it open. That's how you get it all out.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, he's not wrong. Gara would say the most fucking ridiculous shit, bro. When I heard that man speaking it like that, bro, I was like, oh, hell no. I'm like, what is he about to do?
Everything inside will come spilling out. Lots and lots of it. And I'll give it all to you. I'm such a good boy, aren't I?
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh my god, he's not wrong.
Was able to talk this dude out of killing everyone later is crazy to me, man. Because in my opinion, some niggas just got to go, bro. Like, there's some of these people don't deserve to walk on the same earth that I'm walking on, alright? Then Sasuke starts charging up his attack. During that month of training, Kakashi taught him the Chidori. With a smile on his face, he takes off towards Gara. He pulls up and goes straight through his Saiyan defense. Sasuke knew that shit hit too. Peep the spine. Gara inside wondering what's going on. He's feeling this soft, warm sensation on his hand. And y'all are just gonna have to hear this real quick. This shit scared me as a kid, man. Gara's voice actor in the dub, he snapped. Sasuke attempts to free his hand. Then we see this creature was holding on to him in this entire time. Everyone is confused, Sasuke included.
One tail.
Back up and we see that he got injured. Before anyone can say anything, the Saiyan village starts their attack. Because during this fight, they used it as a distraction to sleep everyone and start their offensive on the hidden leaf. And that's where the Chunin exams end, unofficially anyways.
That can't be it. Where's the rest of it?
So yeah, anyway, that's basically the Chunin exam tournament. I'll talk about more Naruto stuff. Like the video and comment. I love making this video, by the way, so I would love to do it again. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching.
Very, very, very good video. Not only did that video have me laughing a lot, bro, but oh my god, it's been a while since we've seen a really goated video. Obviously a pass. Come on now, let's be like, there's no fucking conceivable way you would say that's trash. Hit pass, hands down all fucking day. Again, give the brother some love. He's doing his thing, whatever you name it. He clearly loves Naruto, you could tell. But great job. Video was incredible. Very, very good job. Yeah, it was just fan-fucking-tastic, man. You know, it was hilarious. He even covered it pretty well, even on certain serious notes as well. And it was just a really good fucking video, dude. Like, that was good. It's been a bit since we've reacted to a really, really enjoyable video like that, dude. So again, shout out to him. But if you guys enjoyed this reaction as well, make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe for more content copies of the channel. If you guys didn't know about this dude, well, now you know. Go check him out, and if you like his vids, there you go. Win-win, right? But as always, guys, see you guys in the next video. Batman out.